Welcome back to PYJynJoy, Messages from the Divine. This is Charmaine, your holistic life coach. Excited to bring a message for the collective today. So before we get started, let's do the cleansing of the energy around us. And then clear our minds to receive the message. We'll take 3 deep cleansing breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Beginning now, let your eyelids flutter closed. Relax your shoulders, stretch your neck left to right, and then recenter. Take an inhale through your nose. Feel fresh cleansing air reach in every cell of your body. And then slowly exhale through your mouth. Release any negative thoughts, any prior thoughts, nothing that you need to focus on except the message. Again, inhale through your nose. Relax your shoulders as you exhale audibly from your mouth. Sigh it out. Last time. Inhale. Take in a little more fresh air. Feel it fill your body. And then exhale. Sigh it out. Let the tension fade. And then your eyelids flutter open. We'll take a look with our deck for the spirit animals and see what message the Divine has for us. So Divine, what message do you have for the collective today? Divine, what message do you have for the collective today? Divine, what message do you have for the collective today? In splitting the deck, we have the wheel, number 10, reindeer caribou, and Queen of Fire with the Persian cat. So the wheel is spinning, so the luck of the wheel is now spun around. It is expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can move forward and make great progress. Awesome, with the caribou. So as you look at it, think of the attributes of the animal. So with the caribou or the reindeer, they have their horns. They are a pack animals. They like to roam and are forever moving. So that's you, moving like the wheel. And they're beneath a pear tree that's in fruit, that the fruit is actually falling and it's ready to be plucked. Queen of Fire, talented, brilliant, independent, charming. Persian cat, she's on her throne with 2 little kittens. Don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. You may have several priorities vying for your attention at once, but you can do it. 1 + 0 is 1, new beginnings. So this could be a manifestation reading that we come up with, or it could be something else. But I'm getting the feeling that it will be manifestation, getting the life that you want. And that's what I like to do here at PYJynJoy. We're all about helping you to get unstuck. I'm your life coach to get you on the path that's best for you to be your most brilliant, along with you knowing from your evolutionary astrology, your north node and your south node. So the south node is what you have had in past lives, what you're most comfortable with, you're experienced with. And then your north node is where you need to be headed, that path you need to be on to live your most brilliant current lifetime. So Divine, let's see what more you have to say on that reading. We have 8 of air, bunting. So these little birds, bunting birds, they're on a vine with flowers that are blooming. It's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. So the cage is wide open. And this little bird is thinking, maybe, can I get out? Will the door shut? What's happening? So trust that God will lift you to new heights, there up above, and give you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. So it's about your freedom. It's about your mindset. It's the mental. 8 is all about prosperity. It's abundance. It's you growing, getting out and going about. So don't let yourself feel trapped. So let's see. So we had the Queen of Fire, which is all about your creativity. The wheel is spinning. So it is letting you know that you can manifest all that you want. You just have to have your clear. Air is about the mental. You just have to have your thoughts positive, not thinking that something is wrong when it really isn't, that you can't get someplace, that your goals are not, can't accomplish them. Know that you can. So that's your present, your immediate past, sorry. And then your present is page of water, sensitive, kind, open-hearted, inexperienced. This is a deer with a little tiara on its head. A fish is leaping out of the water that's moving towards the shore. You can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. So that'll get you going. If you have a social event to get to, that'll get you right out of feeling that you're trapped. So what you want to do with this is know that presently you have, your mental might be because you're thinking too little of yourself, where you're not experienced in whatever, just this idea you may have had, this manifestation that you want, this goal. So you're thinking that with your level of inexperience, you can't achieve it, which is causing this mental block and you thinking that you're trapped. So let's see what the immediate future will hold. And that's page. So we have a lot of pages working, so young activity there. Page of Earth, cheerful, reliable, intelligent, mischievous. And that's the tabby cat. A wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion or scholarship, is coming your way. Seize this chance to learn something exciting or start a new, rewarding, and uplifting career. So perhaps you're wanting to manifest a new job for yourself, a job that you're not currently as experienced with, but that's what you want to get, because with the earth, that's all about your foundation, it's your prosperity, your abundance, it's your grounding, your root. So the chakra there is your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. So when looking at these so far, where you're currently, you have this idea, but you're being stunted because you're thinking that with your inexperience, you don't have the ability to step forward and make it work. But you can, even if you have to get a new mentor, or perhaps you take a course or a class, something that you can do to help you to learn more. And that's what this is telling you. So be cheerful. You are intelligent. You're able to do it. So what's in the distant past that had you thinking this way? So you have King of Air. So immediate past, distant past, both with the mental card. So obviously a lot is on your mind. Intelligent, impartial, respected, unemotional. So here we have a humpback whale with a crown on its head, and it's diving. You can see the movement of the water above. So it's moving at great speed going down, and you see the fish are swimming away. They're like, hey, here he comes. So at this time, it's very important that you communicate clearly. So with your mental, so swords, air, that's with your mind, and that's also with the way that you think, the way that you speak, the way that you learn. So you're curious, it's your curiosity. And you want to communicate clearly. So as you're taking this course or learning this new area of study, or speaking with your mentor, be very clear on what you're trying to do so that you can make it forward. Be objective and unemotional and act as professionally as possible. So when you're getting constructive feedback, don't take it personally, because remember, you don't have the experience at this time of this new idea that you're manifesting. Learn from your mentors, learn from the course that you're taking, and realize that you are free to take it and move on. If you look, here it is. If you need advice, seek out the most experienced expert you can find. And that's what you need. So in the distant past, you realize that you need to reach out to someone who can help you learn more about this idea. But don't get stuck and don't feel that because you're reaching out for help that you're not able to accomplish it. You can. You just give yourself some grace. The distant future has 7 of fire. Look at that. A gecko climbing on the wall that has some ivy growing on it. Be assertive. Believe in yourself. See, I just said. So don't, because you're inexperienced, don't think that you can't accomplish this new goal that you have. You will learn from books. You will learn from your mentor. Chop on YouTube. Go to one of the college there in your area, your neighborhood, or somewhere in your city, and see about taking some courses that they have for people who are not doing the regular program. A lot, like, say, for example, I'm from New York, so NYU has a lot of continuing education courses. So that's a place right there where you can really learn. So go to some of the colleges in your or universities in your area and see. So it's saying Be assertive, believe in yourself, and don't let anyone take away your personal power. Trust that your inner guidance is true and follow it completely. So 7 is all about your spirituality, it's about your wisdom, it's about your insight, and the fire is creativity. Your passion. So you are passionate about what this idea is, and it's growing stronger as you learn more and more about it. So as you're learning, and you still have your mentor and you still have your books, but don't feel that you can't speak up because you're still fresh to this. Okay? You are learning, but that still gives you a voice. So don't feel that you can't have an opinion on something because it's a new area for you. Speak up. Others are not in the area that you're at, the level that you are. So you can learn. Everyone learns. There's no stupid questions out there. As every teacher always says, there's never a stupid question. But it is silly of you if you don't learn and reach out. To get more information from someone who can help you, a book, or anything. You can even go to the library, and the librarian can point you in a direction of books that can help you with the topic that you're seeking. So let's see what else. So Divine, what else can you tell us about this? Whoops, you had 2 fall before I even finish my sentence. Let's see. So we have, the question was going to be, what more can you tell us about this distant past? So we have, I want to start there because that's what gets everything else going. So balance. So 14, 1 plus 4 is change. So that's what you're doing in the distant past. You were changing with this, learning to communicate better, your thoughts. You have the zebra. By merging varying points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea, compromise with others, and collaborate to discover a new solution. And that's exactly what you're doing. If you're working with an experienced expert, you can find. That's who you're working with. So you're coming up, you have this idea and you're coming up with it and speak clearly to this person, and you merging your ideas and viewpoints. That'll help it to grow and change. 4 plus 1 is 5, so it's all about the change, the improvement. So improve upon it. I take the information that this person or the books are teaching you and go forward with it. The other card that fell, with the water animals a lot here, Knight of Fire. So it's passionate, charismatic, confident, restless. Dolphin. So you see the dolphin is leaping through the air, coming out of the water, the moon and the sun, it looks more like the sun is in the background. An opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. Moving quickly is important, yet there's nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. So again, that's the same thing that this was saying, trust that your inner guidance is true and follow it completely. The same proves true here in your distant past as a knight. Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands. It's all with your creativity, that passion that you have. So that's driving you. So your communication, all of that is driving you towards this purpose, and you're learning from a mentor. So what else, Divine, do you have for us? What other message can you share about now with the immediate past? This communication, this fear, thinking that they're trapped. What can you tell the collective about that? Let's see what pops up. Oops. And this popped out. The High Priestess. Okay, number 2. So that's you working with this partner of yours, this mentor. It's the owl. You can see it's the cover. Owl. This is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. So again, a lot of insight. So this is telling you, as you're manifesting this, reach and listen to your own soul. Listen to what your spirit is saying to you, because that's the divine communicating. When we meditate, manifest, pardon me. So when we manifest, we meditate, that's all reaching out to source. It's reaching out to spirit, to the divine, to God, all out there to help you, whatever higher being that you believe in. They're listening. So that's why when you pause and you reflect without taking any action, it's like your inner gut. That's your solar plexus. So that's above your navel and below your diaphragm when your rib cage begins. That area, when you hear the term, oh, I feel it in my gut, that's the solar plexus. That's where your emotions are. It's helpful with your intuition when you're feeling something there. That's what you want to do. So with this, where you're feeling a bit trapped, listen and pause. Listen to your intuition. It's telling you that you've got it. That's what you're able to do. So what more can you tell us about this? Now you have this connection with your intuition. What more is there, divine, to share? So the collective, they're listening. They're ready to pay attention more, to delve in deeper. And this fell out, the dreamer. 0, which is the fool. Shepherd puppy, but in this case, it's a little cute puppy that's leaping over water. There's an angel watching over him, and he's reaching and just going on, like without a care, without even paying attention that he just leapt over water. So you are starting a new adventure. Run free and take a leap of faith. So remember, in the distant past, you were thinking about this, you're communicating with your mentor, you're balancing things out, and then you get a little stuck. You're thinking, oh, I don't know. Take that leap of faith. You're heading in the right direction. You're able to do it. You've connected and plugged into source, so your intuition is telling you strongly. So believe in yourself. In order to take any type of action, you need to believe that you're capable of it. And I'm here to tell you that you can, no matter what you may be facing right now. Dig deep inside and know that the Lord, the divine, would not put something on you that you cannot handle and overcome. It is a lesson. Take the lesson, see it for what it is, take it as a lesson and move forward. Don't let yourself get stuck and get into your head and thinking that you're wrong. You really want to be sure that you are staying in faith and realizing that this is happening for a reason. You may not see it now, why? But keep manifesting, keep focusing on the goal that you have in mind. Focus on that and leave what's going on around you behind, because that's what was created or manifested in the past from those past thoughts. Let today going forward be positive thoughts, thoughts of you achieving your goal, how you will live once you've achieved your goal. Do all of that now. See it and feel it now so that tomorrow's coming, it will manifest. So let's see more about this present. So your present state. So divine, what's with the present state? Inexperience is a new topic. The confidence isn't fully there yet. What can you tell us some more, divine, about this present state? Okay, we have a couple popped out. Let me put the deck down so we can see. We have Ace of Fire, White Tiger. So Ace is 1, new beginnings. Then we have 9 of Air with a sea lion. So we have 1, new beginnings, and then completions. So it doesn't mean an ending as it's necessarily a bad thing. Endings are opening the way for a new beginning. So White Tiger, a wonderful new opportunity presents itself. And that's, again, an opportunity arises that you need your attention. Okay, it may have come as a surprise, but you'll still want to leap. Look, leap. Take a leap of faith. You still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. And that's what you're doing now. Now you've gotten past that awkward stage of feeling that you don't know what you're doing and that you're not capable of it. And here you have further proof. 9 of Air with the sea lion. Your worries and fears aren't real. Remember again, this fear of being trapped is not true. So it's not real. They're fueled by focusing on the negative, which is what I just said. You don't want to focus on negative because more negative produces what? More negative. And you don't want that. You want to have positivity. You want good things surrounding you. And I know I do it. I just did it a minute ago. And then I'm like, okay, Charmaine, get it together. You can't let this stop you. Rethought things, thought things were a different way. And I just took a leap and went ahead and did it because, you can't stop. So focusing on the negative. So they're fueled by focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of and you fear of being trapped. Okay, so stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay. Exclamation mark. There you have it in your presence. So this may not resonate for everybody, but it will resonate for some out there. And this is letting you know, let the fear free. Okay, free the fear so that you can move forward and move beyond that. You are able and capable of doing this. So let's see now with the immediate future. So divine, what can you tell us about this immediate future? These cards are a little slippery today, but let's see. So here's one that fell out right now. Okay, 9 of fire. We have here another 9, so it's completion. So that could be a completion of a topic and so forth. But a gazelle, so look at this gazelle. It's leaping over the high grass that's in the savannah in Africa. You've worked hard, and what you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. So protect it. So you've gotten these studies. You have, look at all this creativity. You have this redness all around. And remember in the cards that we split too with the Queen of Fire. So annoying challenges may pop up, and that's life. Remember in the wheel? The wheel spins constantly. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not so great. So right now it's great for you. So you're not going to worry. You'll get through any challenges that you're facing just as you have in the past. Remember? Following your intuition, you can get past that. So you have it. You're getting past it. So now let's see, what can you tell us about this not immediate future, the distant future. So divine, so we're going to leave the immediate. I'm not going to dwell on that. The immediate future is looking great as long as you open up and you are not fearful. So what is the distant future? Everybody always wants to know, what's happening in the distant future? Well, I want to know that. So divine, tell us more about the distant future. What can the collective expect? So they're manifesting, they have this idea, and look at this, 2 cards blew all the way over there. I have to get up and get them. One moment, please. So let's see. Okay, so we have 2 cards to look at. And with that, what message? I'll move these to the side for just a moment. So we have King of Fire. We just had the Queen, remember the opening, and then 5 of Earth. So King of Fire, inspiring, dramatic, ambitious, wise. Katanga Lion. Now's your moment, see? To step up to a leadership role. Don't back away from the spotlight, as your plans will be successful so long as you stay focused upon the big picture. And that's what this is showing. Oh, excuse me. It's showing where you had the Queen, now you have the King. So you're taking on the attributes of this king, leader. He's the lion is the leader of the pack. He's the king of the jungle. He's in control. And that's what you have to do. So you have all this passion, this creativity, and now in the distant future, you'll be in a position where you will be wise. See, wise, where before you were inexperienced. So in the present, you're inexperienced, but in the distant future, you are what? Wise. And that's it. And you'll inspire other people, and that's great. So you don't have to really worry about it. Just go through your learning stages, and ultimately, you will be in control as the leader. You're very well versed. Perhaps you'll turn out and be someone else's mentor. We also have the 5 of Earth with the manatee. So 5, remember again, is all about change. So we have focusing upon the negative, okay? Or worrying about money or your career can block your progress. So even in the distant future, you're still going to feel a little, can I or can't I? You're still going to question yourself and have a bit of doubt, which can impact your grounding, which is also with your monies. So you don't want to do that. You have all through this reading, you're learning more, you're reaching out for help from others, you're picking up a book, you're going to the library, you're doing it all. So stop having that fear. Because your trust and faith are at a low point right now, it's not the best time to start your own business or become self-employed. And that's because you need to stop. You have to stop and take a step back, because if you don't, you'll mess up what you've built. Remember, what did they just say? You've worked in what you've created in the immediate future. It's worth you protecting it. Don't be an annoying challenge. You have enough external challenges. Don't be an internal challenge by creating this false sense of negativity. You're fine. So learn from that. So this is what it's telling you. You are in a position where you are looking at manifesting this great life with this new idea that you have, this creative passion that's sparked in you. You aren't the most experienced at it right now, so you're learning, you're opening up, you're going to your north node, like I talked about south and north node. You're stepping away from what you've done before, and you're going to learn. You'll pick up the books, you learn from the person that's your mentor. You see, you'll get the balance of it all. All of that will happen for you. You're trusting your intuition. You're taking that leap of faith. You're not letting yourself get so into your head that you're causing more fear to develop. Yes, you may be inexperienced, but you will gather all the information that you need. You have the Ace of Fire. I mean, that's fantastic. The Ace is always great because it's you at the pinnacle. And then you have the king. So you have the ace, king, and queen of fire with this reading. All is there for you. And that's what you have to remember, that you can and will do it. And here's the bottom card, Page of Fire, energetic, optimistic, outgoing, creative, a monarch butterfly. And now you have another crown. This is more of a tiara also. So let's see, creative opportunities that you feel passionate about are fluttering your way. Like a butterfly, flutter, flutter, flutter. Personal growth and broadened horizons will spark fresh and original ideas. And that's the same thing. So remember the little deer had her little tiara on? Now you have this tiara and you've emerged as a monarch butterfly. You have grown. You've went inside this chrysalis where you were learning. You took all this learning that you needed to do and you jumped ahead into this little chrysalis and you emerged as a butterfly, because now you are the king and you know it all. So you have the tiaras, look, tiaras, 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 and then you have a crown. You have accomplished it. You are the winner. You are the winner. Boom. Put it in the comments. You are the winner. Boom. You drop the mic. You're awesome. And that's what you have to do. And that's what I love to do when I'm coaching people, is help you to see. So whether we're using the tarot, your natal birth chart, if it's your numerology numbers, your birth numbers, all of that stuff, because it can lead you. It gives you like this guide, you know, just like this is giving you a guide. And this message is for some people out there. I feel it. You have it. This is for you. So let's take a look at what crystal will enhance the situation for you. So divine, what crystal can keep this passion going, this need to grow and to learn? Adventurings, like adventure. And look at that. Create your own luck. Green. Green for the money. Make that money. Adventuring. So creating your own luck. And that's what this is all about. You can create whatever you want. Manifest. Your heart's desire is full and fuller still. You're going to thrive. You're not just surviving. You are thriving, baby. You got it. Your luck, remember, we had the wheel. Is not here, so I don't have it in my hand to pull it up. It's in the back in the rest of the deck. But the wheel, remember, in the beginning with the caribou? You have luck on your side. You're creating your own luck by doing what? Learning. Putting yourself out there. Trusting yourself and your intuition more than the doubt that wants to in your head. Push that aside. Visualize, and I'll tell you this, every night before you go to bed, I want you to get into your covers and everything, you know, so close your eyes, but not yet to sleep. Close your eyes and picture what your life will look like when you've accomplished the task that's on your mind, whatever it may be, a new business, a new job, a new lover, $1 billion, whatever it is that you want. Visualize that every night before you go to bed. Feel it, breathe it, smell it, every sense possible. You want to incorporate that into this vision so that you are manifesting in your subconscious while you are asleep. Your mind, the last thing on your mind is what your brain will think about while you're sleeping. So put positive thoughts out there. Great things. Focus on that. And then you'll wake up and you're already ready. Your mindset is already high. You're feeling good because you already put that out there. That's what I want you to do. So do that every night. And in the comments, let me know. Let me know what happened. Go back to this video. So save this video, okay? Save it and share it. But come back to it and write in the comments and let me know, you know what, I've been doing this for a week now and X, Y, and Z has happened for me. That's what I want to hear. Come back in 7 days and mark in the comments what happened for you. So that is your message for you today, collective, my little friends. I hope this message helped you. Share it with someone who may be in a similar situation. They may have told you shared their thoughts. Follow us. Subscribe to PYJynJoy. I'm here every day, but you can hit the notifications just to be sure that you know when the video drops or short and all of that type of stuff, because I have stuff happening all the time. I'm going live as well. Thank you and see you again.